What if I told you that the reason you feel lazy, distracted, and unmotivated is not because you are weak? It is because your brain has been hijacked. Check notifications or consume junk content. Every time you scroll, watch short videos, your brain gets flooded with dopamine. Dopamine is not bad. It is the chemical responsible for motivation, focus, and reward. But the problem begins when you get too much dopamine from easy sources. Your brain starts avoiding effort and starts craving only instant pleasure. Slowly, your focus disappears. Your energy drops. Your goals start feeling meaningless. Tasks like reading, working, or learning feel boring. This is not your fault. This is how your brain is being trained daily without you even realizing it. But the good news is that you can fix this. You can reset your brain and take back control of your focus, your discipline, and your life.
This process is called a dopamine detox. It does not mean you have to stop everything and sit alone doing nothing. It simply means removing the things that are destroying your focus and replacing them with habits that rebuild your brain. Day 1 starts with awareness. You must understand what is draining your dopamine. Look at your daily habits. Notice how much time you spend on your phone. Observe how often you switch between apps. Pay attention to how frequently you choose comfort over effort. Write everything down, honestly, because you cannot change something you do not recognize. Awareness is the first step toward control. Most people skip this step and jump into action, but without awareness, nothing changes. Once you clearly see your habits, you gain power over them. And that is where real transformation begins. Day 2 is about elimination. You do not need to quit everything at once, but you must reduce the biggest distractions. Remove the apps that waste your time. Turn off unnecessary notifications. Avoid short-form content for at least one full day. This will feel uncomfortable. You may feel bored or restless. That is completely normal. Your brain is used to constant stimulation, and now you are taking that away. This discomfort is a sign that the process is working. Instead of going back to your old habits, stay strong. Let your brain feel the silence. This is the moment where your brain starts breaking its addiction to instant pleasure. It may not feel good in the beginning, but it is necessary for long-term growth. Day 3 is where your brain starts reacting. You may feel strong urges to check your phone or watch something entertaining. You might feel irritation or boredom. This is the detox phase. Your brain is trying to return to its old pattern. But instead of giving in, you must replace your habits. Go for a walk outside. Read a few pages of a book. Sit quietly and observe your thoughts. Allow your mind to slow down. In this silence, your brain begins to recover. Real focus starts to rebuild. Most people fail here because they cannot handle boredom. But boredom is not the enemy. It is the gateway to creativity and clarity. If you can stay in this phase, you are already ahead of most people. Day 4 is about deep focus. Now that distractions are reduced, it is time to use your attention wisely. Choose one important task and focus on it completely. Do not multitask. Do not check your phone. Give your full attention to that one task. At first, it will feel difficult. Your mind will try to wander, but if you stay consistent, something powerful happens. You enter a state of flow. In this state, your productivity increases and your work becomes effortless. This is how high performers operate. They protect their focus and use it intentionally. You are now training your brain to enjoy effort instead of avoiding it. This is a major shift in your mindset. Day 5 brings clarity. Without constant noise and distractions, your thoughts become sharper. You start thinking more clearly about your goals and your future. Things that once felt confusing now feel simple. You begin to understand what truly matters. But this is also the point where many people go back to their old habits. They feel a little progress and return to scrolling and distractions. Do not make that mistake. Stay committed. You are building a new version of yourself. Every day you stay focused, you become stronger. Every time you avoid distraction, you gain control. This is where discipline is built. Day 6 is about building new habits. Your brain is now more flexible and ready to adapt. Start your day without your phone. Use the first hour for something productive. Exercise, read, or learn a new skill. Train your brain to get dopamine from effort instead of easy pleasure. This is what separates successful people from average ones. They do not rely on motivation. They build systems and habits. Small actions repeated daily create massive results over time. Focus on consistency, not perfection. Day 7 is the transformation. You will start noticing real changes. You feel more focused, more energetic, and more in control of your actions. Tasks that once felt difficult now feel manageable. You are no longer controlled by instant gratification. You have taken back control of your mind. But remember, this is not a one-time process. This is a lifestyle. The world is full of distractions, and it will always try to pull you back. That is why you must stay aware. Follow the 80-20 rule. Spend most of your time on meaningful work and limit distractions. Your attention is your most valuable asset. Where your focus goes, your life follows. If you stay consistent, you will build a powerful future.